How y'all doing? We are back again for our third session of our Wealth Wednesday class. So today we have redefining wealth and prosperity. The reason why we're doing this because you cannot look at somebody else's definition of wealth, because the moment you do is a moment that you will become unhappy when you obtain that, right? Because that's not what you believe wealth and prosperity to be. So when we think about redefining wealth and prosperity, we have to go through our 5 pillars, right? Our 5 pillars will let us know what those areas of our lives look like when we talk about wealth and prosperity. So we have our faith, our family, our fitness, our finances, and our freedom, right? And the way I put these are in our order of significance. This is the order in which you should hold these in such self-esteem. So faith is first because without that spiritual connection, you will not be able to truly induce the achievement and goals that you strive towards, right? You have to be connected to something that is higher than yourself in order to keep striving day in and day out, to keep you pushing, right? Your family is who you're doing it for. You got to have a why bigger than yourself. If it's only for you, then eventually at some point, if it gets too difficult, you want to stop. Fitness, you cannot be unhealthy and live out your dream because you won't be able to truly enjoy that dream. So when you talk about being in a healthy, defined shape, you got to you got to be able to truly enjoy that dream. If you're not truly enjoying that dream, then you will never be happy within that dream, right? Finances. Your finances have to be in order for you to achieve that dream so you can get to freedom. Freedom is where you're living the way you want, how you want, and you're in that wealth and prosperity mindset and state of mind that you created a long time ago. The reason why, for me, these two will shift because at a certain point, once you get your finances in order, your freedom is above finances, right? Because you have your finances at where you want them, and then you'll begin to make that shift to where you value your freedom more than you value the finances that may be coming in, right? Because you find that wealth and prosperity is directly connected to how much freedom you have, not how much finances you create, right? So next we have our accumulation theory, right? Accumulation versus value and value creation. The reason why we have these two theories is accumulation is one winner, right? Only one person can win in the accumulation theory, right? It's I get, and you have to give nothing, right? Value creation is a reciprocal effect of you giving to get. This is where you are the most, and I'm gonna say this again, value creation is where you produce the most, right? Value creation is not something for nothing. That's accumulation. People think they can continuously get and take without ever putting anything back into the universe and just keep reciprocating. No. Value creation, you reciprocate everything that you put out into the universe, everything that you create for other people. That is what personal services are. It's value creation. I do a job for you, you give me value back, which I deem as money, valuable enough to receive back in return, right? So our last theory in our wealth and prosperity is the be, do, have. All right? Be, do, have. If y'all never heard it, it's be, do, have. The reason why we do be, do, have is because first, imitation. You have to know what it looks like to be successful in the thing that you want to be successful in. It's a role model. People say, oh, I don't want to act like that until I get the certification. How you gonna get the certification? You never know how that person acts. How you gonna be in that industry if you don't know how that person moves in the industry to actually be successful? You have to imitate. We all have had role models in our life who you seek to look up to, right? Why won't you do that in your own profession? Why won't you do that towards a goal or a dream? It's just a role model. People take it too literally and too seriously, like, oh, stop doing that. You shouldn't be doing that because you haven't reached that goal yet. I'm imitating because once I get there, I know how to act when I get there. I don't want to be trying to figure out how to act once I've achieved my goal, right? Action. You have to begin. If you never take the steps in order to reach that goal or dream, it will never happen, no matter how much you think it, all right? A thought is just an unrealized dream. But the moment you take action, you begin to make those steps and you begin to create purpose in your life. All right? Possession, you will begin to receive those things once you have created and imitated what that person does, which means you're getting the same results, if not better results than that person, because you've also learned how to critique and, craft better, right? You learn how to get better results in the end, but also we took the action steps to make sure that we can instill those skills within us. And the last thing is you be receiving those that wealth. You receiving all the dreams and goals that you've been seeking towards, which leads you to your wealth and prosperity, right? This is where we hit freedom. This is where you're the most happy, you're the most abundant, right? But first you have to start in the mindset, and you have to put together all three of these principles in order to properly understand what it means for you. All right?